Y'all don't have any warrants or anything, right? Because I want the cops watching the podcast and then coming to get y'all there.
No.
He's like, I think I was clear last month. Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Benny, and there's another episode of Flores Bullies, the podcast. And finally, after, I don't know, I want to say years, it's only been months, but I've been trying to get this episode together with Top Flight. You guys been asking for it, I've been asking for it, and Edwin is just harder to get than Donald Trump. But we finally got him here, and I'll let them introduce themselves. So we even got a special guest. That's right, because it's a special episode. So go ahead, bro.
Yo, what's good, man? It's Edwin from TopFlightPups. Sorry for the wait, but we here now.
Yo, it's your boy Tay, Top Flight Pups, Top Flight Tay. Hey, we in the building.
That's right. Nah, man, I'm really excited to be here. I've been following you guys for quite a bit. I never know how I run into people's social media. Like, sort of guy, like I'm always just on social media. I run into like a page I like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then it's like, oh, I started following them, and then I just started following you. And then I think we met at that one show, right? Where your girl won like a shitload of things.
Oh, yeah.
The No Limit show?
Yeah, we was at Miles, man. My brother Miles, the No Limit show. My girl Lola, rest in peace, man. You know, she took home some hardware, man. Best of the show. You know how we do.
Yeah, that girl was hard, man. That girl was hard. But today I want to talk a little bit about, I want to give some information out there, and then a little bit about Top Flight's story, because a lot of people, like, no lie, I've done podcasts with a few people already, and when I ask them after we cut, I'm like, man, so who do you think is, like, got some of the best Frenchies out here in Georgia? And Top Flight's always one or number two. They'll always say that you've invested into your program and you've invested into quality. So I guess the first question is, how long have you been doing this breeding thing, bro?
Well, honestly, man, to be honest, this is probably, we're going on our third year of actual breeding, you know, because I want to say what qualified me as a breeder is once I start having litters, producing my own pups, you know. Other than that, probably like 4 years ago, I started just buying dogs, you know. I seen a couple friends, couple homies of mine, they was having litters, you know what I'm saying? They had some cool pups, they was doing their thing, and then, you know, it kind of called my attention, and I was like, hey, you know, like, them pups pretty cool, let me see what I could do with it. You know, bought my first female, shout out to East Bay Frenchies and Atlanta Frenchies Fawns. Then my boys, man, bought my first Frenchie. Just fell in love with her, man. And then just from there, it took off, man. Just kept investing in my program. I wasn't worried about none of that color stuff, none of that Isabella, none of that fluffy. I knew what I wanted off the bat, like short, stocky, compact. You know, that's just us, you know what I'm saying? When you hear Top Flight, I want you to think, oh shit, structure on point, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we did, man, and we're here now, you know, thank God, we've been blessed, and we just keep working every day, you know. In this game, you can't let up, man.
Right,
or someone's gonna catch up to you.
Yeah, I mean, and I feel like the game changes constantly, right? And there's like so many new waves, like, you know, a few years ago, you know, everybody was like crazy over like tri puppies, right? Yeah. And then all of a sudden everybody wanted like, I don't know, like the Isabella came out. Yeah. I didn't know what Isabella was. I thought it was a dog. I was like, who the fuck is Isabella? And then now the fluffies came out, and like now the Merle wave. But I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like as long as you're consistent with like your vision, bro, I feel like the rest shouldn't really matter, right? Because like waves die down eventually.
Yeah. The rest, it shouldn't matter. It's gonna come, you know. Just stick true to your vision. What you want out of a dog. Don't worry about, I see a lot of people nowadays, okay, well, I want to produce who's going to sell the most. Mm-hmm. But, you know, that's usually not the best option for you, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to compete with a million other people that have the same product as you do. You know, you want to stand out, have different product. It's funny you say about the Isabella, man, because that was the first time we were like, okay, let's get into something different instead of structure. So we got into some Isabellas. You know, we got lucky. We hit Isabellas on the first go-around when they were barely popping. You know, new shades were barely coming out. I got real lucky. You know, had one of the first new shades out here in Georgia produced, really, you know what I'm saying? But it just wasn't my vision. So we sold her for a hefty bag too, you know. But we sold her, you know, kept it going and reinvested that money into our what we prefer in our camp, you know, our structure, our tank line. We're real heavy in that tank line, man. Real invested in it. structure is a must for us here, you know. So I feel like
that's dope, bro. That's dope. So when or how does Tay come into the picture?
Well, man, me and Tay, man, we've been cool for, man, like forever. Like even before these dogs, man. Like me and Tay, we go way back. I've been fucking with bro for years, man. And I'm real close to him and his family. You know what I'm saying? We kind of grew up together, and I know, bro, he's always spoke with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Had pits back in the day, fucking around with the pits, him and his brothers, and. One year he just like, yo, bro, like I heard you real heavy invest into the dogs. He like, let me check them out. You know, he comes over to the house, checks out my dogs. I think fell in love. I think bro even said like, damn, I ain't even like Frenchies till I seen who was it, Lola?
I saw Lola.
Man, Lola was she was awesome, man.
I wasn't into Frenchies, man. They was, I don't know, I thought they were ugly.
Same.
I saw Lola in person. I was like, sheesh.
So bro, you know, he just came at me like, yo, like I want to buy a dog. So shit, he bought off of one of my first bully litters. He bought a girl named Layla, man, and that's actually the pup he has with him right now is actually a Layla daughter. You know.
Okay.
So you know he finally got his own production on the ground, got to move in, but he didn't even like come at me like, yo, I want to be Top Flight Tay. He was more like, yo, I want to buy a dog. He started his own kennel, but I was like, look, bro, like this shit is real hard out here. You know,
teamwork make the dream work.
Teamwork make the dream work. So I was like, look, bro, like I'm by myself. It's just me and my wife. I was like, man, just, you know, hop on. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just push this shit together. We from the same city. We've been rocking with each other before the dogs. So it just happened like that, bro. Top Flight Tay came about, and shit, we just been rocking heavy since. You know what I'm saying? Our first co-own litter is actually on the way right now. We just confirmed our lilac female Shira to a bonsai son named Space Jam. So y'all tune in for that, man. So
for sure,
super
I'm gonna have to get some footage of the girl so y'all can see it. I'll put it here because she is a badass dog, man.
She a female, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it.
Yeah, and that bonsai son hard too.
Yeah,
I
super
mean,
micro.
That dude is nice.
Nano, bro,
I was thinking about maybe like on the second breeding, because you know how I told you I got the little punch daughters.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like after I breed them back to my boy Tuco, like for their second breeding, I might take one back to Space Jam, bro.
Yeah, he's just so small, bro. Like I feel like they get smaller and smaller, but he's small and clean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clean movement. You know, not no choppy movement, not no crazy shit. He's just a nice small dog. You know.
That bonsai blood hit good, man. I mean, it's unfortunate that he ended up passing away. Shout outs to Miguel Santoyo from MK Bulls that owned bonsai. But he definitely changed the game. They changed the game for me because that's where I got Tuco and Kalua from. Yeah. And he's got a whole litter because like we did a pup swap. So he got one of Bonsai's daughter, bred her back to Bonsai, and got a full litter of 9 Below chocolate mini little things, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And so I think that litter is definitely gonna hit hard. But one of the things that I like about what you said about Tay a few minutes ago was that he said, I want to buy a dog from you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is so important when it comes to business, because one thing is, y'all being friends, but him still being like willing to buy a dog. Yeah. And I'd be like, bro, we're cool, man. Just give me a dog, bro.
Yeah. It wasn't no handouts, man. You know, business is business. First and foremost, business. We got to get to the bag, you know what I'm saying? Because if someone tell you they breeding dogs and not chasing that bag, then they cap, man. Because that's what we in it for, man. Produce dope ass dogs and chase that money, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, he just came correct. You know what I'm saying? Bought the dog out right. He didn't even want to be. He started his own kennel. Matter of fact, a month later, I'm like, bro, it don't even make sense. You doing your own thing. Like we together all the time, anyways. You know what I'm saying? You fuck with me and my kennel. Like let's just, bro, Top Flight. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get it. Let's get it cracking, bro. You know what I'm saying? So and a lot of people. I've had some inquiries about people, being Top Flight and stuff like that. I just haven't really put no thought into it. So, adding more people to the camp just yet. Ain't no need right now, And
then I feel like it adds some stress, bro. It adds some stress. The more people you have involved, because not everybody has the same vision. Yeah. Not everybody has the same mindset, and not everybody has the same discipline. I like the way I do my things with my dogs is a certain way, right? Yeah. And not everybody's gonna want to do the same way. Like if I'm really picky with like how I whelp, I'm really picky on how I treat and feed the dogs, and like I know that if let's say I get some guy involved with Flores Bullies, and I go over his house, and the puppies aren't being whelped the way I like it, and the dogs aren't being kept, I'm gonna get pissed. Right. I'm like, wait, what is this? Like, I like my dogs to be nice. I don't want them, like just caged up all fucking day. I don't want the puppies like on some hard floor. I don't want the puppies like without heating. Like, no, like I get picky. So I feel like adding more people is stressful. But I'm glad that you guys have been able to like work together.
Yeah.
And kept it cool, because I think like when I met y'all, you were already top flight, right? At that one show.
Yeah.
And I've definitely seen it on social media. You guys just been rocking together, so it's dope because there's a lot of people out there who either start off together, and then a los 2 años, 2 years, boom, broke off.
Yeah, they do their own thing. It don't work out. I feel like what helps us is that bro and me already rocked with each other before, so we know each other's personality. You know what I'm saying? Like how my old lady says, she's like, I got that type A personality, like I like to be not in control, but like I'm very anal, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like shit like done a certain way, or I like to be on point with it, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro.
And I feel like Tay's just super laid back, you know what I'm saying? So we don't really bump heads like that.
So like balances out.
It balances it out. And if we do bump heads on certain scenarios, bro, it's nothing to like, yo, bro, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? We chop it up. We fix it. We squash that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It ain't never nothing like that. It's like some brothers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if there's any type of animosity, which we rarely have, you know what I'm saying? But if anything like, yo, I want to talk to you, bro, we just chop it up, fix it, move on. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we know what goal we have ahead of us and where we're trying to be at with this breeding, you know what I'm saying, stuff. So.
Yeah, and then I feel like it also helps that like I feel like neither of you are really like money hungry.
No.
Like we talked about, yes, like obviously we do this to make money, right? I don't think there's anybody out there that's breeding dogs and they're like, I don't care about the money. Get the fuck out of here. Yes, you do, because like you need the money. We're trying to make money, but one thing is like doing business. Another thing is being money hungry.
Yeah.
Like there's people out there just like fucking people over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like. Just to get that money, and I feel like those people don't last in the game, bro.
They don't, bro. Bad business, bro. I've done like in a couple of years I have been doing business with people. I've experienced a lot of it, bro. Bad business with a lot of people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, to me, someone does bad business, bro. It's just like, okay, you on my list. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I ain't rocking with you no more. Anybody ask me about you, bro. I got nothing but negative shit to say about you. So. I'm pushing them not to fuck with you just for what you did on me. So you burn bridges, you know what I'm saying? In this game, it's about doing good business, man. You burn bridges, you're not gonna last long in this game, man. That's why we treat everybody that fuck with Top Flight, man, from progesterone customers, because we do progesterone, AIs, all that stuff. From progesterone customers to whelp customers to customers that buy dogs from us or use studs, we treat everybody the same, bro. We put everybody on game. We try our hardest to just educate them, you know what I'm saying? We treat everybody equally, so we could be treated equally too, and just succeed in the game.
Yeah, that's definitely the key, man. Because like you said, you've only been doing this officially for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And already, I mean, people recognize the name Top Flight. Anywhere where you go, shows, social media, people were like Top Flight, Top Flight. I mean, when I went to go to the podcast with Miles, we were promoting the show. I asked him off the camera. I was like, man, who do you think is gonna make some noise? Top Flight. I went to Mendez Bulldogs and I was like, yo, who do you think I got some fringes out there? Top Flight. And so like, I was like, it was clear that I had to have you on the fucking podcast.
For sure.
And so, so people can get to know more about you, because sometimes people see you on social media, especially like nowadays, that you have social media, you have a lot of people that follow you that don't even know you though. You know what I mean? So a lot of people like want that extra. They want to know a little bit more about the breeder, and I feel like that also like kind of like brings a little bit like people more together, because like I did an interview with like TWT Bulls and MK Bulls that a lot of people follow them, but nobody really knows their story. Nobody really knows like much about them. So like when we got into the podcast, people were like, oh man, I didn't know that he started off with pit bulls when he was 15 and stuff like that. So that's like one of my favorite things about doing the podcast. And so when did you start just with bullies, or how was the transition? Because I know you do bullies, English, and French, right?
Yeah. So it's crazy because when my friends were breeding, man, my boy Kaysen from ATL Exclusives, my boy Moy Firmeza Kennels, it was breeding, you know what I'm saying? We was already just kicking it on some other tip. We was kicking it, chilling, you know what I'm saying, partying, whatnot, and they all had dogs. They was breeding dogs. They was breeding like some nice quality dogs. My boy Kaysen been at it for a while now. You know what I'm saying? With his boy Trill breeding quality pups. And I seen him doing his thing, and then my boy Moy, he had a litter, man, and I bought a dog off of him, right? I was like, yo, I just want a dog as a pet, you know what I'm saying? I bought a dog, spent a little bag. Unfortunately, that dog died like 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even trying to breed him or nothing. I just bought the dog. But it was probably like me from not knowing, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being uneducated on the breed. I took the dog to get his ears clipped, you know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, I'm telling bro, like, who clipped the ears, I'm like, bro, this dog bleeding out, you know what I'm saying? He bleeding a lot. He's like, nah, you good. Like, they bleed like that, you know what I'm saying? Just put some, it was like some, just put some stuff on there, you know what I'm saying? So we went to go get the stuff, but I feel like we did it too late, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the time we put that on there, the dog was cool. He was back to normal, but he woke up dead the next morning, you know? So, that was my first loss. My first dog and my first loss. So after that happened, I was like, man, like, I just want a puppy, you know what I'm saying? Because my little girl, she liked the puppy. She wanted a puppy. Really, it was for her. She was like, I want a dog. So then I went out my way. I bought a little black Merle bully, right? Again, just a pet, you know, I spent a little bag on it. Turns out I was gonna start breeding him after a while, but turns out he had a heart murmur, you know. He got like a level 2 heart murmur. So I was like, you know, can't breed him. He's just gonna be a pet. I still have him to this day. That boy's outside running the yard right now, you know. Then after that, a couple months later, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get into these Frenchies, man. I was on the gram, you know, scrolling, bro, just getting fascinated with some Frenchies I was seeing. But there was 2 lines that I was really fucking with hard, bro, and it was that East Bay. Tank was popping, but he was kind of new. You know what I'm saying? So it was East Bay, but he had like that bonafide shit. He had like he had this one girl named Arla Cole with Atlanta Frenchies. Bro, I think it was like meant to be, bro, cause like I hit him and he was like, bro, I hit East Bay. He's like, I got a litter in Atlanta right now. You know what I'm saying? Ready to go. And I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah, 1 puppy left, female, fawn. And I'm like, okay. Shit, bro. Like, I talked to him that day. The next morning, I was out meeting Alphonse in Roswell area. Atlanta Frenchies, my boy Alphonse.
Yeah, I need to get him on the podcast too.
Yeah, for sure. That's my boy. So I was out there the next day, and I picked up my girl Lola. And, bro, it's just she turned out to be one of the hardest females, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we took her to so many shows. Super hard female. So after that, we just kept looking, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I want to bring some more blood in, but I want to keep it consistently short, you know what I'm saying? Nice. So then there was another breeder out in, I think, Tampa or Miami area, Tato's Frenchies. He had this boy named Akito. He had just imported him from China. So it was like a China cream, you know? Real dope dog, real, you know how, everybody right now got them little small China, you know what I'm saying, cream dogs. Bro, this was 3 years ago. Like, this man had this, you know. Before it was popular to go to China and get this dog, you know. So he had that dog, bro. And it's crazy because I put up to his house, right? I was like, look, I want a female. He was like, all right, pull up. They ready. I pull up. I drove all the way down there. I pull up, bro. He had a litter of fluffies, full fluffy creams. This is 3-4 years ago. Full fluffies, and then he had the litter of creams, regular. And he's like, look, bro, for the amount of money I was paying, I ain't even gonna lie. When I bought in, the market was still low, you know. So the female was 5 racks. He was like, for 5 racks, you can get a full fluffy, or you can get a cream female off my boy Akito from China. And I was like, damn, I was like, fluffies, hell no. Like, that shit never gonna hit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he was telling me, like, yeah, bro, it's a little risk I'm taking. Bro, if I would have bought that $5,000 fluffy, bro.
You would have been one of the first ones doing it, bro.
Fluffies, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, 2 years later, that shit bunking, you know? Like, everybody wanted fluffy. So I would have been ahead of the curve, but I wasn't tripping. I bought my little keto daughter, my little cream girl. She played a big role in our camp now, man. She's produced our girl Dirty D. You know, we took her to Sniper, produced Dirty D. She's actually in heat right now, too. We about to do some crazy shit with her, take her back to some tank blood. And so, yeah, we're doing the Frenchies, you know what I'm saying? We're just doing the Frenchies. Then I saw, like, the Isabella stuff. I bought an Isabella carrier female. Got lucky she carried Cocoa, new shape producer. And then, you know, we had the 3 Frenchies. I think I was set. I was like, okay, I'm going to be cool with this. But then my wife's like, damn, I want an English Bulldog. I think we had went out, bro. We had went out to Cali, right? Just on a little trip. This was like, I think it was pre-COVID, but we went out to Cali. We saw some English Bulldogs. We're like, damn, they nice. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, bet, let's get us one. Then we spent a little bag on our chocolate tri-merle female. Got her from Florida Exotic Bulldogs, my boy Julio. You know, and then so now we had the Frenchies, the Bulldogs, and with the bullies, it was kind of funny how I got into the bullies, man, because I wasn't planning on doing bullies, you know, because my partners were doing that, like my boy Kaysen, my boy Moy, they was on the bully tip, so I was like, man, let me do something different, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just come in the game and, you know, swagger jack or whatever, but the bully shit, my boy Moy actually hit me up like, yo, I got a buddy selling an adult female, you know what I'm saying, which is her grandma, you know?
Okay.
He was like, I got an adult female for sale, bro. Like, you interested? And I was like, well, shit, you know, the hustler in me, I'm like, shit, while I wait on these puppies to grow up, let me go on and get a litter out.
Right, Moist persuasive, bro.
Yeah, it's that, I don't know what it is about him,
it's bro. The way he talks, bro. You just like, damn, did I just did that?
He a hustler, bro. He a hustler. So this man knew, you know, I was rocking with the business, and he had the product. So he pushed me on with a dude, man, Edwin Zelaya. Good buddy of mine too. He makes all these, well, not these, but he makes some other like little like banners and stickers and shit. And puts me on with him. I bought the female, right? I bought the female. She comes in the heat like 2 months later, bro. You know what I'm saying? I use a Fatality son from Chavez Bullies, Canelo.
Oh yeah,
I use him, bro. The boy was 8 months old, bro. Shot me out an 8-piece. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100. I do what I do. I had the puppies. I sold all 8 puppies. I even sold the mama, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was her first litter, so I sold her 1 litter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you do the math, bro. Like, you know,
it came out good. It was good.
It was a lick, bro. You know, we hit a lick, bro. So that's how I got into the bullies, cause she was a cool female. You know what I'm saying? She was cool, but when I seen other bullies at shows, I was like, damn, that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like you see like high power shit. So you're like, oh, that's what I want. So then I was like, okay, I gotta get rid of her, because she only gonna be able to produce me this type of dog. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to skip 4 generations down the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sold everything. You know what I'm saying? Kept it. You know, looked for some other shit. And then eventually I got into some more bullies. I bought a beef daughter, direct beef daughter. Went to Tennessee, get her, and just really after that I was like, okay, I'm done buying. Now I'm just gonna produce shit. You know what I'm saying? Produce my own shit. Like, try to hit for my vision, bro.
Yeah.
You know, so ever since then, man, we've been producing, bro. Nothing but fire too. Taking every female to a top stud. You know what I'm saying? Top quality stud, because at the end of the day, we don't want to cut no corners. You know, we want the best blood in our camp. What we think is the best blood. Again, we ain't going off hype. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, we ain't going off of like, this the most working stud in the USA right now. Yeah, that may be right. And, you know, all props to him, but that's not my vision. You know what I'm saying? We're working for our vision and what we want to produce. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm a trendsetter, bro, wave setter. Like, before I follow a wave, I'm going to make a wave. So instead of me producing what people want, I'm gonna produce something that people want. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna rock with this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just, hey, at the end of the day, follow your vision.
Definitely, man. That's an important mindset, because like we were talking hace rato, like when all you do is just chase what other people are doing. Right. Like, what's gonna happen whenever their wave dies down?
Oh, bro.
Like, your business dies down, right?
Bro, I see that shit all the time, bro. Right now, sorry for some of y'all, but like, I see that shit right now, bro. People invest, like, let's say, big known breeder, UK breeder, be like, hey, big rope fluffy, carrying testable chocolate, new shade big rope producer, 200 racks. All right, bet. Here comes so-and-so, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I got the 200 racks. I'm about to flip this shit. Invest in that dog, buys that dog, comes, you know, gets a few lock-ins, makes maybe half of his money back, if that. Big known breeder that sold that dog for 200K pops up a month later. Ooh, now we have a new shade full fluffy big rope, which is gonna kill the other dude's market.
You literally kill what you just produced.
Boom, like, fuck that other dog. Now this is the dog that's what he gonna produce. So why are people gonna go to you if they can just go to the source? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how it is right now, bro. Right now, people getting fucked left and right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you chase shit, it's always a risk, because there's always new shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? Someone always got that better, hotter shit, bro.
Yeah, and people can tell. I feel like people can see right through that shit whenever all you're doing is like chasing the hype. Yeah. Like if all you're doing is breeding to like top names on social media, you're obviously just chasing that hype, and then like you don't have a vision on your own. I feel like when you're consistent on what you're doing and you know what you like, like at the end of the day, like you're still gonna be around. And I see it with like people like the two breeders I started off with, and I always mention them, is Miguel from NK Bulls and Doug from TWT Bulls. Like they've been consistent on what they want to do. Yeah. They like if they want to start breeding this kind of dog, they get that dog and then they just breed it on their own. They do 2-3 generations, and people know that at the end of the day they can come back and they're gonna get quality. Yeah. Like they don't worry about if so and so got the top Murrow, if so and so got a Fluffy, like they're just doing their own thing and they're still around. So I feel like at the end of the day, that separates like the real breeders from just people who just want to make money. Yeah. Because people get into this dog game, and I feel like it exploded over the past years. That they get into the dog game expecting just to be rich, from the next day. Yeah. It's like, oh, I got a male, a female, I'm gonna breed them. That's it. I made it. I can quit my job. Yeah. And it's like it's not like that, bro. And then breeding is some hard work, bro. This shit is hard.
It take years, man.
Years. I don't know why. I still haven't got no condoms, but I should though. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you telling me? Stress, bro. I feel like I got diabetes off my last 2 litters, bro.
Bro, not no cat, bro. Hey, it's funny because I heard a lady. She's a long time breeder, right? And I was on live with her one time, and she was like, "Man, I hate it when my litters drop and I gotta find puppies like rehome them and shit." She's like, "Bro, I swear I call my doctor like, yo, I need another load of that anxiety med, cause it just stresses her out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Having like a million things to do, talking to 1,000 potential customers, whelping pups, and then we still gotta take care of our adult dog. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they getting fed, taken care of, cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? And then after all that, we still got our regular life to live. You know what I'm saying? Like." It's 24/7, bro. Like we can't just get up and say, "Yo, let's leave for 2 weeks." Like,
oh no, your life, you sign your life away when you start breeding, man.
Take everything. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like people don't, bro. They don't realize, the investment they gotta like. It's more than just your money, man. It's just more than just a money investment, man. This is more than anything. It's about time, and patience. But you do like it's a big commitment, bro. And like you said, like over the years. It's been the breeding industry has been going up and up, and it has. But at the same time, like the few years that we've been around, I've seen a lot of people come in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah,
in and out, bro. Buy a dog, shit, dog didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? Dog absorbed all her puppies. Sell the dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, why'd you sell it? Boom, they sell it to somebody, or an experienced breeder. Experienced breeder get her. Boom, throw out 8 pups next litter. You know what I'm saying? Then you looking all sour, like, damn, I took an L on that. Bro, it's about patience, bro. Shit happens, But we see them come in and out all the time, bro. It is what it is. But right now, the breeding industry is saturated.
Hell yeah, bro. There's so many people.
Super flooded.
There's so many people in the game. So there's so many people in the game who aren't even doing it for the right reasons, who are doing it incorrectly. And I feel like more than anything, they're like the dick riding is to the max right now, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my god. Like I seen people on social media just because they got followers. They got some ugly ass dogs, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. They got some ugly dogs, like the bullies with the, with the turned in elbows. Like they can't even walk. Yeah. But because they got followers, people will ride with it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that shit. It's like, no, like let's go back to making like, nice structured dogs that can walk, dogs that can move, dogs that can breathe, dogs that like you can take to the show and you can walk around. Like one of the things that I liked about Miles' mindset from the show that he did was the thing that he wanted. Like he told me he wanted the dogs to be able to walk, kind of like walk around, like kind of like a regular show, like those AKC shows where like you actually have to walk in the ring. Yeah. Like that's what I like, because like anybody can like stand their dog up and you can stack them up and it might look cool. Yeah. But I want to see that dog move. Yeah. If that dog can't move, to me it's not top quality, man.
Is it a functional dog? Yeah, no, you're right. And I feel like how you said, like, people do go off of hype, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because a lot of these new breeders, they're getting got every day because they're going off of hype. They don't even know what a French Bulldog looks like. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But then they go out and spend $20K on a full fluffy as a Billa dog. And then they get mad when they're like, yo, what you think? And I'm like, bro, the dog got a muzzle.
Yeah, that dog look a pit.
Yeah, I got beef daughters that are way more exotic than that. I'm like, damn, bro, like, bro, what I tell people all the time, bro, you want to get in the dog game, go to a dog show, man. You know what I'm saying? Get familiar with the breed. Like, know what you want before you just get in it, because then you're going to be getting clowned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, bro, like, to be honest, if someone produced a fire-ass new shade fluffy, they're not gonna sell it, bro. They're gonna sit on it and stud it out. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why they're selling it,
right?
You know, and for a fraction of the price that other people are buying them from. You know, so hey, teach your own, but you know what I'm saying, like. Do some research.
Definitely do your homework, man.
Yeah, do your homework. Look at these dogs. Like so many people want a dog, and then I'm like, but do you know what you want? Like, you know what you're looking for in a dog? Do you know what a French bulldog looks like? You know what I'm saying? Or are you just going off what you see online and shit? Like
nah, I just see people make money off the dog, so I just want one.
Yeah, I'm gonna flip my money. So let me just get whatever they have. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna flip my money just like them. And how I tell a lot of people all the time is. But just because you got a dog don't mean you're going to flip and make money. It's just like with anything, bro. Like, just because you got it don't mean you're going to it's going to flip. You know what I'm saying? Because, like,
not take
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you got to get yourself out there. Like, just because you got something, what if no one know you got it, bro?
That was going to be my next point, bro. Yeah. Like, you can buy it from a big breeder, and they can be selling the dogs for $10,000, right? And people go in buying dogs from them thinking that they're going to be able to sell those dogs for $10,000 too. But it's like, bro, who are you?
Yeah.
Like, nobody knows who the fuck you are. You can't sell your dogs for $10,000. I know that, like, a big breeder could probably sell the puppies that I have right now for double the price that I can sell it. Because I'm not at that level. And that's okay. But I know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm not going to...
You're realistic.
Yeah, I'm realistic. I know that if I buy a dog from, let's say, example, from Top Bullies, right? From Efrain. Yeah. I know he can sell his dogs for a good price. I know if I get a dog from his litter... and I try to sell that dog, it's not gonna sell the same.
It's not,
because we're at different levels. Yeah, you got to know what lane you in.
Yeah, and it's crazy that you mentioned that because like I see a lot of people, right? Like, okay, they spent $15K on a fluffy bulldog or fluffy carrier. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago, when there was, first of all, the market was high, so you buy high, you're not gonna be able to get that. Second of all, you're not the same person you bought it from, and third of all, like with all these people producing it, it drives the value down. You know, so like. I've, you know, because I do PGs and AI, so I got a lot of people hitting me for questions all the time. And, you know, I'm a nice guy. I'm going to answer some questions. You know what I'm saying? You putting money in my pocket, I'm going to break it down to you. And what I see a lot of the time is, like, people don't understand that not every dog should be a full rights dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they don't understand what a pet home dog is. Like, so I had some people like, yo, I got these dogs, you know what I'm saying? And I want 15 racks for them. All right, well, it's going to be hard for you to get 15 because the market down. And there's hella fluffies. I see fluffies carries going for 4K, but you want 10 for yours just because you pay 15. It don't make sense, bro. And then it's like, okay, you got a male. I'm like, bro, just pet home him. You know, like, okay, you want 7K full rights. What you want pet home? What you mean? I want 7K. Nah, bro. Some dogs need to be pet.
Yeah,
home,
not all dogs are meant to be bred.
Yeah, not
all dogs carry the genetics and the look to continue to be bred. And I feel like if more people did pet home the dogs that they knew realistically weren't going to be those top dogs, I feel like the market would be a little bit more balanced out.
Yeah, more better, because then it just allows people to buy in cheaper into the dog game. So like, if you got a female that's not really hitting like that, and you want 3K for her. Shit, that person just bought into the dog game for 3K. Well, you probably spent 8-10K on her mama. You know what I'm saying? So you got in the cheap way. And you think you're going to get a dog for 3K and sell him for 5-10K. You know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. And then, like, you got to understand, like, everybody wants to be that guy selling to breeders. Bro, sometimes, like, there's pet home people out there. You know what I'm saying? There's regular people that want a mascot. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's my favorite people to sell to.
Yeah,
I love selling to people who just want a dog as a pet.
Yeah.
Cause like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When you sell to breeders, bro, some of these breeders be so fucking annoying, bro. Yeah. Like, they be asking me a million fucking questions, and I'm like, bro, I don't know. Yeah. Like, and I don't even have the time for it. Cause at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, I hit you back later. Yeah. Like, bro, like, don't waste my time. Like, some breeders do ask too many questions. They get too picky with it, and I love selling to people that I know they're gonna go to a good home. You know, because some of these breeders that you sell to aren't like ethical. Yeah. And I would hate for my dogs to end up in one of those situations.
Yeah, like in a backyard.
Yeah, like yeah, bro. I always, like, if they got social media, bro, I'd be stalking their social media like crazy, bro. Yeah. I'm like, let me see what this dude's about.
Nah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I just feel like when it comes to selling to pet home people, they're gonna give more love to the puppy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they don't care about the money.
Yeah.
That's not the question.
It's gonna be a one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? The dog's gonna be loved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never sold to a pet home person where I'm like, damn, they're gonna have this dog living outside. You know what I'm saying? Because already you got to think, if they're not thinking about making no money off this dog and they're spending 3-4K, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of money for a dog. So they're gonna take, like, bro, they're gonna cherish that dog, bro. Like, go, you know what I'm saying? So it just blows my mind how a lot of people rather sit on a dog than sell it for a pet home price when they know it's like that dog probably not breeding quality. You know what I'm saying? Just pay home the dog and keep it moving, man.
Bro, I've given a dog, bro. Like I got homies from like from like out at the studio with where I got my tattoos. Yeah. Like some of them dudes be like, hey bro, you know, if you ever get, you know, a puppy or whatever, you know, hit me up. Yeah. And like I've had puppies where I know realistically, like, all right, this puppy isn't what I want in quality. Yeah. And if I can't sell him, but I know my homie's gonna give him a good home, I'm like, bro, just take the puppy. Yeah. And I feel like that's how you know when you're not money hungry.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, you don't want, like, let's say you do sell that puppy that you know is not quality. Let's say you sell it for whatever amount of money you sell it. Then that person's out there representing your brand. Like, oh, I got this from Flores. Damn, he producing that? Damn.
Is that what he produced?
Yeah, like, damn.
You don't want that. Come back to you, man.
No. So at the end of the day, man, if you know it ain't that quality, man, don't be out here selling dreams, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like for all you new breeders, like, bro, take that pet home money, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit on them till like 8 months just because you can't get what you want. Like, keep it moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everything is to be sold for high-end prices. You know what I'm saying? That's where they got the game messed up, bro.
And if you're thinking about breeding, don't stop. It's already too many of us.
Yeah. Do not. Like, I'll pay you to stop. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. You know, tap in.
Bro, breeding's like the breeding world's like Atlanta, bro. There's too many fucking people already in it.
Too many people, bro.
And then not everybody drives right in Atlanta, so not everybody does the right thing in the bully game or in the breeding game. So. Yeah, no, if you're thinking about it, I would definitely talk to at least 4 or 5 breeders and like make sure that they're telling you realistically the work that is put into breeding, because like we said, it's a lot of fucking work. It's 24/7. You do not get rich instantly. I've been doing it since 2019. I'm not rich yet. Nowhere close to being rich, but I enjoy what I do though. I love the whole journey of breeding, going like, man, what colors am I gonna get? Right. You know, the structure, whatever, how many males, how many females, and that's what I like. I like that whole thing about it. And then once I sell them, you know, whatever I do sell them for, like as long as they go to a good home, I love keeping up with them. But like I said, that's what I like. The money does come with it. But my priority is like the puppy just going to a good home, and I just like the whole experience. Yep. But if you're in it just for the money, don't breed. If you're in it just for the hype and social media, please do not breed. But if you're gonna do it, and you know, just like we said, do your research, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into, invest into your program. It's super important. Invest into like stuff like this. These little things are like huge when it comes to marketing. You know, do your shirts, whelping things. Make sure you have your whelping stuff correct. I see a lot of people like post pictures of brand new puppies, man. They're like, oh, I just got a brand new litter, and I see in the background, and it's like hardwood floor. The mom's on the floor, the puppies are on the floor. Yeah. And I'm like, the fuck, like that's how you know, like they're just backyard breeding, man. So please, if you don't have you know, the education, and not that I know everything, but if you don't have like, you know, some knowledge about what breeding is and willing to put some money into it, just don't do it. Yep. Just don't do it, because it's gonna be more expensive down the road. If you're breeding the wrong way, you're gonna be losing puppies. You're gonna have sick puppies. You're gonna stay at the vet. So I'm telling you, it's not what a lot of these breeders make it seem to be. That is like it's this dream of you buy a dog, male, female, boom, that's it, man. You made it. Yeah. It's not gonna happen. I promise you, it's not gonna happen. Yes, there's some people out there who will buy a puppy and then it's the next top stud, which I feel like everybody's, you know, chasing that. But realistically, it's like, you know, it's like hitting the lottery, bro. Being that next stud. Yeah. It's like hitting the lottery. Like you might hit it, but you probably won't for a while. But you know, yeah. If you got time though, and you're willing to pay 3-4 generations down the road, then yes, you might be that guy. But just now, if you're, you know, just graduating high school and you're like, fuck college, man, I'm gonna stop breeding dogs. No, bro, go to college. Yeah. Go do something with yourself, and then once you got some money saved up, come back. But I think it's a good time to wrap it up. I want to thank both Edwin and Tay for being part of the podcast, Top Flight. Make sure to follow them on social media. I will be leaving their links below. I'm going to try, if not right now later on, but I'm gonna try to get some footage of some dogs to like have him playing throughout the video, because we did talk about some dogs. Well, I think we skipped talking about Chapo. By the way, if y'all don't know who Chapo is, fuck man, he is a fire ass Frenchie. Y'all have some videos and stuff of him already, right? That you could probably send me so I can put him here.
Yeah, we got some videos.
And y'all can see.
Yeah, we're going to show you some videos. My boy Chapo, smallest thing in Atlanta right now, man. If you want to check him out in person, just let me know. Let me or my kennel partner know, and we'll have him in an area near you soon.
Definitely. And by the time this video might come out, probably like next week. Probably by the time I come back from Mexico. So probably by the time y'all already went to the show that's this weekend, the Bully Mansion. But good luck to you guys. I hope you guys come back with something. I know y'all got some quality stuff. Again, thanks for being part of the podcast. Y'all make sure to subscribe, like, comment who you guys want to see next. Y'all were asking for Top Flight. We got Top Flight. Now you let me know who y'all want next. We're gonna make it happen. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Cuídense. Y'all have a good one. And this is Flores Bullies, the podcast.